Hi babies, she's back again. So, it's blatantly obvious she's been missing for a hot minute. Let's talk about why. It's been a while. 4 months to be exact. And let me tell you, okay, basically, your girl was going through it, okay? Right? That's the conversation, do you know what I mean? Work was stressful. 2020 was stressful. Now, don't try to tell me it wasn't a madness. It was a madness. Working from home forever, not being able to see our friends, lockdown. The list goes on. But, let's dissect that, shall we? Obviously, as I mentioned, it's been 4 months since I've popped up on YouTube, and probably a little bit longer since I was on the gram. And basically, I just took a break. I didn't tell nobody nothing. I just dropped off social media. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm obviously posting on my stories and that. If I see something cute, yeah, I'm gonna post it. Do you know what I mean? But when it comes to this and what I want this to be, obviously, she wasn't here. Okay. Yeah. But let's talk about why. And I feel like hopefully some of you can relate. For me, and I think for everyone, 2020 was definitely the weirdest year we've lived through thus far. We all hope and pray that 2021 will give us something different, but so far not so good, But let's talk about that maybe a little bit later. I like doing this, I do, but then I felt like I was putting way too much pressure on myself, and when I didn't achieve certain things, then I got really upset. And whereas it's good to put pressure on yourself, obviously hold yourself accountable, when you're then beating yourself up, and I mean, like, the way I was talking to myself was not correct, and I have spent my time focusing on the way that I speak to myself, how I look after myself, what I want for myself. Got very me, which everybody always says is a bad thing, which I definitely don't think so. I think if you need to take the time out for you, boo, take the time out. Look after yourself, because if you don't look after yourself, ain't nobody else gonna be able to look after you either. Do you know what I mean? Self-care is the best care. Look at that wisdom. It was a very hard year. I don't know that I ever want to go through like something like that again. I definitely feel like I isolated myself out a lot. I think for me, it was very much like I wasn't leaving the house. I wasn't going out to do anything at all. Obviously, I wasn't seeing my friends. There was a period of time where we were all socialising. It was great. And then all of a sudden, that was it. It was just terrible. I expected much more of 2020. Now, don't get me wrong. Obviously, the world lost its mind, and then obviously you'd be getting on Instagram and you'd be seeing everybody popping, and then everyone's living their best lives, and you're like, why am I not living my best life? It can really get to your mental. Let's Talk with Dav was a dream that I've had for ages. Like, the aim is to be Oprah. It just didn't go the way I expected, and that obviously that's nothing to do with anyone. That's just me. I wasn't posting, I wasn't being consistent. I felt like I couldn't function. Like, I didn't want to get on Instagram or in front of a camera. Honestly, I just wanted to do nothing. Then I just started eating. Honey's, I just started eating chocolate, crisps, fried. That was me, living my best life, just sitting around eating food. It was sad. When I look back at where I was, like who I was then, I'm sad about it. I'm sad for her, You just, when you get to a point where you feel it doesn't get better, and obviously everyone always tells you that it does. When you are there and you feel like it's not getting any better, it doesn't matter what anyone's telling you, honey. That's it. It's not getting better. End of discussion. I thought it was best to take some time away, very much focus on myself, very much focus on who I want to be, where I want to be, why I want to do the things I want to do, and just figure out where it all rooted from, instead of just like doing it and hoping for the best. Because I feel like if you do something without purpose, then there's no point in doing it in the first place. It just becomes redundant. Like, I want to be putting out content that at some point helps somebody, it makes them happy, they can relate, they implement it in their lives, you know what I mean? And if I'm lost, then it's just the blind leading the blind, you feel me? And that ain't gonna help anybody. I definitely took some time, started manifesting, started doing daily affirmations, started going, well, I got a PT who's making me go for daily walks. Now, I'm not a walker, we'll leave that there. The more you focus on yourself, the more that you provide for you and you can give it to yourself, then you can give it to others. Do you know what I mean? And that's all we can really ask for. Have the self-love that we're looking for in other people, I guess. And don't get me wrong, like obviously I need my friends there. Like I need the support. We all need the support. We need an outside voice telling us that we can do what it is that we want to do and that we will be successful. If you can't give it to yourself, then those outside voices aren't going to do anything. Your friends can only do so much before it becomes your responsibility. And I think that's what it was for me. I had loads of all of my friends telling me, I can do it, you can do it. I don't understand why you feel this way. More like, I have so much faith in you, I wish you had the same faith in yourself. And like I just said, like you don't have the faith, then no matter how much faith somebody puts in you, it ain't gonna work, honey. It's not gonna work. I just thought I'd get back on YouTube with a little hello intro again video. Where have you been? Why'd you just drop off the internet? Hopefully you'll enjoy what's coming next. I already have some videos recorded. Look at that progress. Actually quite nice, sit down in front of a camera again, which I think for people who don't do it might not get, but I actually quite enjoyed this. I'm just chit-chatting, looking super cute, feeling my best life, living my best life. How you doing? I think the biggest thing that I got from 2020 was that you can't take it for granted, mate. You can't take your time for granted in any aspect. The time that you spend with people, the time that you spend with yourself, the time that you just spend being able to go outside and doing the things that you didn't even think that you need to think about, like going to the shop. It was just mad. It's mad. Like I have no other words to explain what 2020 was than an absolute madness. But I don't want to take for granted any time that I have. I definitely want to put the work in where it's due, in myself, in the things that I create and the things that people see me create. I don't want to put out anything that's just content, if that makes sense. Like, don't get me wrong, obviously I'm going to be posting the Instagram pictures and looking super cute, but I don't want to be putting out anything that is irrelevant, that is not needed. And obviously to somebody, what I'm posting is irrelevant, and that's okay. But I want to be happy in the content I'm creating. I want to be happy with the way I go about my daily life, the things I do in my free time. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this little catch up, and I will definitely be seeing you very, very soon on this channel. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, tell your mum, your dad, your friends, your sister, your uncle, your nephews, the people you like, the people you don't like, okay? Just share it. Tell the man them. Do you get me? I'll be seeing you very, very soon. I appreciate you getting all the way to the end. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, babies.